guys, what is going on today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm high tonight. I normally don't be high. I normally don't get high. I smoke, but I don't get high. But I'm high tonight. Oh man, I tell you, once you get over 50, it's crazy. It's crazy what happens to your body. It's not like a gradual thing. It's like, yo, nigga, you over 50. That's what your body tells you that before you try and do shit now. Straight up. But yeah, you Kwamites and crazy Kwamite detractors and people that need to put up videos and shit about Kwame and this and that. And I don't know. I'm just glad that I am not in that loop like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I can't do that shit. I'll make a little Kwame video to get some views and shit. You know, maybe once, twice a week. But god damn. And this is what I want to make this video about this too, because like I'm going to, instead of saying it's a negative thing, I want to be positive today. And I'm going to say, I don't know how the fuck Kwame Brown does what the fuck he does. Yo. Oh my God. I mean, it's all day. He can go all day on a live. That motherfucker does his, and he ain't like these other motherfuckers who'll sit on YouTube. They'll be sitting down, you know, like Mr. Skinny. He'll do like a long live, right? But okay, he's sitting down drinking. He's not doing anything. This motherfucker, Kwame Brown. Kwame, I'm just gonna take my time with this one. Since you do all the time. If you happen to listen to this video, I'm like, when I make my videos, man, I be like trying to rush through them, believe it or not. I think people want me to talk more than I do. But I'm like trying to rush through my videos, bro, because I'm like, this motherfucker got something else to do. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. And this is a different age. We're in a different age now where you can actually know people without actually meeting them. It's a virtual world now. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I know Kwame a little bit. Not like a lot, but I feel like I know him a little. Not more than the motherfucker that be at the local store. I feel like I know him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think that's one of the things that has really been awesome about the internet, because you can know somebody on the internet. Now, a lot of old school people, they still say they like to meet you, sit down, they want to break bread with you and all this shit before they feel like they know you. But it's not really necessary, because if that was necessary, then blind people would never be able to meet people and know them. You feel what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's about sharing thoughts. That's when you get to know someone based on how many thoughts you shared. You know, and the internet allows people to do that. But back to your boy Kwame. Sometimes, like, cause like I said, I feel like I know him a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I've had several conversations with him, and I feel like sometimes I kind of feel bad, cause I'll like be in the chat room or something, right? And it's like, okay, it's been an hour. Gotta go do something. Or like sometimes it'd be like, I'll just leave the chat room, right? And then I'll come back like 4 or 5 hours later, sometimes 6 or 7 hours later. And it's still going. It's just amazing to me. And I know that I have some people out here that know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not trying to be negative with this video, man. Hats off to you, bro. God damn. I mean, God damn. Straight up. How the fuck do you do that? This nigga don't take a day off. This nigga will go live while he's sick. You know how you wake up in the middle of the night? Everybody wakes up in the middle of the night, right? I put on my YouTube. He's going there in the middle of the night. This ain't no diss video. Straight up. This is not at all, cause see, the one thing that I know, and Kwame, I know you be watching my videos, boy. The one thing that you always do is you try and say that I'm always kind of trying to like, I'm got some little secret agenda. I'm trying to say this, but I mean that, right? I'm not doing that right now. I am not doing that. I promise you. And I know you got a smile on your face. I'm being straight up. Hats off to you, bro. Like, if you listen to all my videos, you hear me saying I'm the baddest man on YouTube. I'm the baddest motherfucker on YouTube. I'm the baddest man on YouTube, right? That's my thing, right? But I tell you, I mean, man, I mean, I guess, let me just think. Let me look at it from a monetary terms. I don't know how much he makes off of YouTube, but let's just say he makes $20,000 a month. Yeah, I guess it'd be worth it. If he makes 10,000, let me see. If he makes $10,000 a month doing that, yeah, I guess it's kind of worth it. And I think he does. I think he's up in that range, probably maybe higher. So would I do that? I would, but not when I was sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, nigga, take a fucking break. And I say that, but I don't really mean it because it's like you kind of get used to that nigga just always being on. You like live your life. Then you come back, you click on YouTube. Oh, Kwame's on. What the fuck is he talking about? Oh, he's talking about Uncle Suge again. Or he's talking about Ears or Sister T, right? And as stupid as it is, you'll sit there and listen to that shit. It is the strangest thing I've ever incurred with entertainment. And I think everybody feels like we all know that it's completely stupid. But you'll sit there and just keep on watching it. You keep on listening to that nigga. What's he talking about this time? And I think it's a blessing. I think God knew how much he went through, and because we don't. And as much as he tries to say that he had a wonderful NBA career, okay, if that's wonderful, what the fuck is Steph Curry's career called? If Kwame Brown had a wonderful career, what is Steph Curry having? Or what is Magic Johnson? I don't even talk about Michael Jordan. I mean, because Kwame says that he had a wonderful career, so that means that, I mean, goddamn. Shaquille O'Neal, what was his career? If Kwame Brown's career was wonderful, what would the word for that be? Because it's too up at the top. So we don't have another word. You could say stupendous, but it's still up at, the wonderful thing is too high. He could say his basketball career was okay, and he got paid for that shit. Now I can go for that. But back to what I was saying, I think God really blessed Kwame Brown. I do. As a matter of fact, I know I do. Because I wouldn't be listening to him if he didn't have something to do with God. It's got to be a blessing. And that's the way I looked at this whole thing since he started. You know? I think this is just the way that God was like, you know what? You've taken enough. You know? And that was some raw shit that they did to him in the NBA. And the reason why that whole thing got all fucked up with Michael Jordan is because Michael Jordan was not a coach. See, I was a tennis coach for 20 years. You see what I'm saying? And being a tennis coach, being a male tennis coach, being a black tennis coach, imagine how I had to try and identify with white, uncoordinated males and females for 20 years. Basic shit I used to have to tell them. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know what that made me though? Because I was able to tell them all the basic shit that you think would just be normal. Like I used to just tell motherfuckers, yo, I didn't say yo, but I just say, hey Johnny, next time you come up, instead of hitting that shit in the net, I didn't say shit. Instead of hitting it in the net, Johnny, hit the motherfucker over the net. I didn't say motherfucker, but I used to say, hit it over the net. And you know what Johnny would do next time he came up? You know what he would do? He hit the motherfucker over the net. Because when you're a coach, you gotta get on different levels. Why you think Deion Sanders? He prime time. Yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, prime. Ah. You don't know how to coach. You can tell by the press conferences. You can tell by the press conferences. He doesn't know what he's doing. See what I mean? So that's what happened to Kwame. He fucking around with Michael Jordan's stupid ass. You see what I mean? Fucking up his whole goddamn confidence and shit. You can't do that shit. And then as a coach, you're supposed to say, hey, look, I can get on certain players because I talked to their dad. That dad is going to let you know how much you can get on a player and kick the balls in the stands and shit. Kwame Brown growing up without a father, how is he gonna? You can barely take that kind of. Let me tell you something. I was a professional player. I played tennis player. I played at the U.S. Open. That pressure and the electrifying experience you get playing professional tennis or playing any professional sport, when you have that many fans on you, even when I was in college, we was playing in stadiums. You got that many motherfuckers looking at. And with tennis, you know how that shit is. It's all fucking quiet and shit. You don't hear nothing but the ball. You ball hit the net, that shit sound louder than a motherfucker. You hit that shit out, they calling that motherfucker out loud as shit. Fucking with you. You see what I mean? Get in that kind of position without a father. Why do you think Shaquille O'Neal did so well? Why do you think he did so well? You know what? I want to ask you another question. Why do you think people are starting to call me the baddest man on YouTube?